Knowledge is more than just information. It is the key that unlocks the doors to true freedom. When you educate yourself every day, you give yourself the power to think independently, make informed decisions, and navigate life on your own terms. The ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn is what separates those who lead from those who follow. Knowledge does not just mean academic excellence or formal education. It is about understanding the world, the people around you, and most importantly, yourself. Every piece of knowledge gained adds another layer to your confidence. It shapes your personality, your vision, and your ability to stand firm in the face of challenges. When you are well informed, no one can manipulate you or control your choices. You become the master of your own destiny. The more you learn, the more you realize how much there is to know, and that realization itself is liberating. It pushes you to keep growing, to keep questioning, and to keep seeking deeper understanding. A well-educated mind refuses to be confined by societal norms, prejudices, or outdated beliefs. It questions everything, challenges stereotypes, and finds its own path. True education is not just about acquiring degrees or memorizing facts. It is about expanding your mind, sharpening your critical thinking, and developing the ability to analyze situations from multiple perspectives. This is the kind of education that leads to real freedom, the freedom to choose your path, voice your opinions, and create the life you desire. In a world where misinformation spreads rapidly, knowledge becomes your shield. It protects you from being misled, from falling into traps of ignorance, and from making decisions that do not serve your best interests. The more you educate yourself, the more you recognize the difference between truth and illusion. It gives you the courage to question what is presented to you and the wisdom to seek answers beyond the surface. Education is not limited to textbooks or classrooms. It is in every conversation, every book, every experience, and every challenge you face. The most successful people in the world, leaders, innovators, change makers, all share one common trait. They never stop learning. They understand that knowledge is a continuous journey, not a destination. They feed their minds with ideas, stay curious, and adapt to new information. That is what sets them apart. Self-education is the ultimate form of self-empowerment. When you take charge of your own learning, you take charge of your own life. You develop skills that make you independent, opinions that make you stand strong, and wisdom that guides your decisions. No one can take away what you know, and that is the greatest freedom of all. Investing in yourself is the most valuable decision you can ever make, because the one thing that stays with you forever is your knowledge, your skills, and your growth. Everything else in life, money, fame, material possessions, can come and go, but what you cultivate within yourself is permanent. When you commit to learning, improving, and evolving every single day, you set yourself on a path of limitless possibilities. The way you think, the way you solve problems, and the way you adapt to challenges all depend on how much effort you put into growing intellectually, emotionally, and skillfully. The most successful and influential people in the world have one thing in common: they never stop learning. They dedicate time to reading, observing, and refining their abilities because they understand that their greatest asset is their mind. When you invest in yourself, you increase your worth. You open doors to new opportunities, expand your creativity, and develop the confidence to take on bigger challenges. Knowledge is what gives you leverage in life, allowing you to make smarter choices, communicate effectively, and lead with wisdom. Personal growth is not just about accumulating information. It is about applying what you learn in ways that transform your life. Every new skill you acquire, every perspective you explore, and every challenge you overcome adds to your personal value. Whether it is mastering a new language, improving communication skills, or learning how to think critically, every step you take towards self-improvement makes you stronger, more capable, and more prepared for the future. The more you develop yourself, the more you attract opportunities that align with your potential. In a rapidly changing world, the ability to adapt is crucial, and adaptation comes from continuous learning. If you rely solely on what you learned in school or what you already know, you risk becoming stagnant. The most successful people are those who embrace change, seek knowledge outside their comfort zones, and constantly push themselves to evolve. When you make learning a daily habit, you prepare yourself to handle uncertainties with confidence. You become someone who is not just reacting to life, but actively shaping it according to your vision. Investing in yourself also means taking care of your mind, body, and emotional well-being. It means surrounding yourself with people who inspire you, seeking mentors who challenge your thinking, and consuming content that expands your perspective. It is about making intentional choices that contribute to your growth rather than settling for distractions that add no value. Every moment spent on learning something new, developing a skill, or improving yourself is an investment that pays off in ways you cannot always see immediately, but will benefit you in the long run. The more you grow, the more control you have over your life, decisions, and future. The world is constantly evolving, and those who do not adapt risk being left behind. Every day, new ideas, technologies, and ways of thinking are emerging, reshaping industries, societies, and the way people live. In such a fast-paced environment, knowledge is not just an advantage, it is a necessity. The ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn is what keeps individuals relevant and capable of thriving in any situation. Those who resist change or remain content with what they already know limit their own growth and potential. Adaptability comes from a mindset that embraces continuous learning. It is not about memorizing facts, but about developing the ability to think critically, analyze new information, and apply it effectively. Those who educate themselves every day remain prepared for challenges that others might struggle with. They stay ahead in their fields, understand trends before they become mainstream, and position themselves as valuable contributors in any space they enter. The more knowledge a person accumulates, the more confident they become in navigating uncertainty and making informed decisions. Technology, industries, and even the job market are constantly shifting, and the skills that were valuable yesterday may not be as relevant tomorrow. People who invest in lifelong learning equip themselves with the flexibility to transition into new roles, explore new career paths, and adapt to new environments with ease. In contrast, those who resist learning become stuck in outdated practices, unable to keep up with changing demands. The most successful individuals are not necessarily the ones with the highest degrees, but those who consistently seek knowledge, upgrade their skills, and remain open to growth. Personal and professional growth require an ongoing commitment to self-education. Those who dedicate time to reading, researching, and expanding their skill sets develop a mindset that is resilient and forward-thinking. They do not fear change, they embrace it as an opportunity for growth. Whether it is learning a new technology, improving communication skills, or gaining insights from different perspectives, every step toward knowledge strengthens one's ability to adapt and innovate. The ability to adapt is not just about professional success. It is about staying engaged with the world. Social dynamics, global issues, and even personal relationships evolve over time. People who continuously educate themselves develop empathy, understanding, and awareness that allow them to connect with others in meaningful ways. They are open to different viewpoints, willing to reconsider outdated beliefs, and capable of contributing to discussions that shape the future. Knowledge is what enables individuals to participate actively in society, solve problems, and create change. In a world where change is the only constant, staying stagnant is not an option. Growth happens when individuals step out of their comfort zones and commit to learning something new every day. Those who make education a lifelong habit do not just keep up with the world, they help shape it. Breaking barriers begins with education. The more knowledge you acquire, the more power you have to challenge limitations, overcome obstacles, and create your own path. Many people are confined by societal expectations, outdated beliefs, and self-imposed doubts, but education has the ability to dismantle those barriers. It provides clarity, builds confidence, and opens doors to opportunities that may have once seemed out of reach. Knowledge is the foundation of growth, and those who continuously educate themselves gain the ability to rise above challenges and redefine what is possible. People who invest in learning every day develop a mindset that refuses to accept limitations. They do not settle for what they are told they can or cannot do. Instead, they seek understanding, explore possibilities, and push themselves beyond perceived boundaries. Education allows individuals to question stereotypes, break free from traditions that no longer serve them, and design their own future. When people commit to lifelong learning, they gain the tools to navigate difficult situations, find solutions to complex problems, and make informed decisions that move them forward. History has shown that the most influential individuals, leaders, innovators, and changemakers have all been driven by knowledge. They refuse to be confined by societal norms or obstacles placed in their way. Instead of accepting things as they were, they educated themselves, sought new perspectives, and used their understanding to challenge the status quo. Whether in science, technology, business, or social activism, those who continuously learn are the ones who break new ground. They see possibilities where others see limitations, and they take action based on knowledge rather than fear. Breaking barriers is not just about personal success. It is about creating change in the world. When people educate themselves, they gain the ability to uplift others, contribute to their communities, and inspire future generations. Knowledge is not meant to be kept. It is meant to be shared. Those who dedicate themselves to learning become role models, showing others that growth is possible, that change is achievable, and that no obstacle is too great to overcome. The impact of education extends far beyond the individual, influencing families, societies, and entire industries. Many challenges in life seem impossible until they are understood. Education provides the tools to dissect problems, think critically, and find innovative solutions. Those who commit to learning are not easily discouraged because they see challenges as opportunities to grow. They use their knowledge to turn setbacks into stepping stones, failures into lessons, and doubts into determination. Every time a person expands their understanding, they gain another tool to break through limitations and move closer to their goals. The more knowledge a person has, the less they are controlled by fear, doubt, or external circumstances. Learning every day strengthens resilience, sharpens decision-making skills, and builds the courage to step outside of comfort zones. Every piece of information acquired, every skill mastered, and every new perspective embraced is a step toward breaking the barriers that hold people back. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new, and the world itself is a vast classroom filled with lessons waiting to be discovered. Learning does not only happen in structured environments like schools or universities. It happens in daily conversations, experiences, challenges, and even failures. Those who embrace this mindset recognize that education is not limited to textbooks, but extends to every aspect of life. By observing, listening, and reflecting, a person can gain insights that shape their understanding, improve their decision-making, and enhance their personal and professional growth. The most successful individuals understand that knowledge is not static. They remain curious, constantly seeking new ideas and perspectives that challenge their existing beliefs. This continuous pursuit of learning fuels creativity and innovation, enabling them to adapt and thrive in any situation. Whether it is through reading books, engaging in thought-provoking discussions, or simply paying attention to the world around them, they find ways to expand their understanding and refine their skills. Learning is not about accumulating facts, but about developing the ability to think critically, solve problems, and apply knowledge effectively. One of the greatest lessons in life comes from failure. Every setback provides valuable insight into what works and what does not. Instead of seeing failure as a roadblock, lifelong learners view it as a stepping stone toward improvement. They analyze their mistakes, learn from them, and use that knowledge to make better choices in the future. Experience is one of the best teachers, and those who pay attention to the lessons it offers become wiser, more resilient, and better equipped to handle future challenges. People can learn from everyone they encounter. Every conversation has the potential to offer a fresh perspective or a new way of thinking. Even the most unexpected interactions can lead to valuable insights. Those who remain open-minded and willing to listen often find that wisdom comes from places they least expect. This ability to learn from others fosters empathy, understanding, and stronger connections with the people around them. It also allows individuals to navigate diverse situations with greater ease and confidence. The world is evolving rapidly, and those who stop learning risk falling behind. New technologies, ideas, and discoveries are constantly emerging, and staying informed is essential for personal and professional success. Those who commit to daily learning remain adaptable, innovative, and prepared for the future. They do not fear change. They embrace it as an opportunity to grow. Whether it is acquiring a new skill, staying updated with current events, or exploring different cultures and viewpoints, every effort made towards self-education adds value to one's life. Every experience, whether positive or negative, has something to teach. Those who approach life with curiosity and a willingness to learn find growth in even the smallest moments. They recognize that wisdom is not gained overnight, but through consistent effort and reflection. The more a person learns, the more they realize how much there is yet to discover, and that realization itself is what drives them to keep expanding their knowledge. Fear often holds people back from exploring new opportunities, stepping outside their comfort zones and pushing their limits. The fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, and even the fear of success can create mental barriers that prevent growth. However, true progress happens when a person embraces learning with a fearless mindset. The willingness to acquire new knowledge, adapt to change, and challenge oneself is what separates those who remain stagnant from those who continue to evolve. Education is not just about gathering information. It is about developing the confidence to apply that knowledge in meaningful ways. When a person is fearless in their pursuit of knowledge, they stop worrying about making mistakes and start focusing on what they can learn from every experience. Mistakes and setbacks are not signs of weakness. They are essential parts of the learning process. Every failure offers valuable lessons, providing insights that refine skills, improve decision-making, and build resilience. Those who are unafraid to learn from their failures become stronger, more adaptable, and more capable of handling life's uncertainties. They understand that growth comes from pushing boundaries, taking risks, and being open to new ideas. Fearless learners are not afraid to ask questions. Many people hesitate to seek knowledge because they fear looking uninformed or inexperienced. However, the most successful individuals recognize that curiosity is a strength, not a weakness. Asking questions leads to deeper understanding, new perspectives, and innovative solutions. It allows people to engage in meaningful conversations, challenge existing beliefs, and expand their horizon. The more a person questions, the more they learn and the more they grow. Being fearless in growth also means being willing to unlearn outdated information. The world is constantly evolving, and holding on to old ways of thinking can limit progress. Those who are committed to lifelong learning recognize that what they once believed to be true may no longer be relevant. They remain open-minded, adaptable, and ready to embrace new insights that challenge their existing knowledge. Letting go of preconceived notions requires courage, but it is essential for growth and transformation. Confidence in learning comes from action. Theoretical knowledge is valuable, but real growth happens when a person applies what they have learned in practical situations. Taking action, experimenting with new ideas, and stepping into unfamiliar territory fosters deeper understanding and skill development. Those who continuously apply their knowledge gain experience that strengthens their expertise and enhances their ability to navigate complex situations. Fearless learners do not wait for the perfect moment to act. They take initiative, trusting that every step forward brings them closer to their goals. Surrounding oneself with knowledge-driven individuals also plays a crucial role in fearless growth. Engaging with people who challenge ideas, share wisdom, and encourage learning creates an environment of continuous improvement. Learning is not a solitary journey. It is enriched by collaboration, discussion, and exposure to diverse perspectives. Seeking mentors, reading thought-provoking content, and engaging in stimulating conversations all contribute to intellectual and personal development. The more a person immerses themselves in knowledge, the more fearless they become in their pursuit of growth.